Kaloku scanning akhabe nisuse mask.
Even if we do it with the mask, it says that we respect what you fellow viewers. As you know, I'm a motivational speaker, and today I've been influenced or motivated to actually do something different this time around. It won't be me actually motivating you all, but instead I have someone today that's going to be more of a motivational speaker, but mostly it's a story behind the man that he is today, and what basically he is to do and what he has done. So basically today I have a person which is called, we call him Manando, Ntando by the name. So we welcoming him to the video. Mr. Manando, Ntando, you're going to be asking simple questions to regarding Ntando's life. The reason I'm doing this video is because of his story. When I heard the kind of story that the conditions and situation he's under, the kind of lifestyle he lives, it touched me in a manner, it touched me in a way that formed some sort of a motivation and formed some sort of inspiration to say that actually whatever that I am experiencing as a person, whatever you might be experiencing, it's actually not as much as you think it is until you experience or see someone's other problems that are bigger than yours. So basically today I have this guy, I will allow him to actually introduce himself, and then yeah, we'll go on with the questions. Mr. Manando, welcome. I have a few questions to ask you firstly. I have a few questions. I want to know, who are you, where you come from, and then what's your story, basically. You can use any language you prefer.
I'm Ntando, Sokhaso.
Yeah.
And I was doing 10 level in 2018, and that's when I started. That's when I changed.
Grade level. Basically, to look to it on how to change.
Change like after the Shana and after Shana then the family and I assume.
Do you have siblings?
Twins.
Wow.
Thank you.
Male or females?
2 females and 1 male.
And then how did you survive? Because you work with family or family women. Hey, and she after you lost your parents. Then how did you actually survive after them getting? What did you do essentially to actually cope with? Because I believe you're only 22 years of age. And then Abaza, can you start to say them even the ages of these people your sisters, your brothers, but what to all the situation like so his sisters are called now business.
When I was about coming, but I am
18.
Then baby sister young in 15. Then them load from there in 8 years or 7.
7. 8 years or 7. How many times? Minga minyaka ngoku esibesolekile abazali bakho.
Time we started in 2017, then 2018 and on.
Yeah, one after the other. And then I for instance, when I actually lost my parents, I deviated in terms of how did you actually cope with losing your parents, having to be the only, and the first born was you, having to be a parent now all of a sudden, this is a change like that, and the people that you trusted, which means in family and those that you actually thought they would actually take care of you. What was going through your mind in those times?
After the slack of mama and before one about Anwaju.
Oh.
And then I want no whenever I was back on that time. Because we back by Bonacala Bantu but Felana Nat was just why you buy Malum Silla for so the Bible no Manat.
Yeah.
So Bible again about one back after them Mwab, but honest one sana. Then you mum then then after 2 days. Then about the family meeting, then they say Manando. They say it's so long a man, which is which is ngoba nathi sizosuka phaya eMonti samhlala lapho. Then now you understand.
Nawuhlala kubana wena leni.
Andiyazi because zazange baba sixelele.
Then kwaye kwenzeka.
Then understand uba no ukuba selalini then nabalapha. Kuzokhona umahluko. And it's not that but kuma selalini nabalapha. Sikulele apha and kwasemba le nto ndithi bona mama engakangcwabi wayibona abantu babona uba bapasa kanjani.
Yeah.
Engakangcwabi so ndibona uba no manaba akhona like
kodwa ndizoyizuza.
Khona siyizuza le ngoba noma ndimsile mas 16 so no mandenze nebendifundisa zona le ndoda ndifundisa indoda ndahlala ndatrya kunyamezela esikolweni but nam benyamezela esikolweni but bengakwazi bangaba ndifunda kahle because ndinale mithwalo nayo endlini neke ndirentile and umntana omncinci na-7 years umntana ezemva kwam yokulaa level teenager then bekho intombazana ke ngoku una-15 16 years yabona uba then bendim
wena nawe usadinga i-guidance
then nam ngoku ndilungumntana esikolo inene ndizidingayo xa ndifuna ndizimntana esikolo and okwesibini akalungi masathi osukumama eklathini nemali eklanti
so mba bayifumana igranti engikuwena abayi
no ibengabo bona
3 so yacinywa apho besolekile
ngezeleke bekhona umuntu ozokwazi ubana azokwenza ngayo yenza ngokwakhe ehlaziyo
mbani because akekho umntu wayo-over 21
ke then makhulu wayo wayenza but makhulu wayenza nabazothi wayathi because akafana yafumaneka uba no man makhulu yenzile le nto nomkanayo because sisokolile like serious sisokole nyhani mancinci bekudlala yenziwa kanti yenziwe
so makhulu wayimsupport in terms of uthenga ukutya into ezimpahla for abantwana benjalo
ndangayazi ngoba yenzile ayiva phaya ngosonqona nomanam nto yenza kuzofuyalana noma sibona aphela 16 days mathengisile like
16 days after the funeral okanye
after the funeral nokukhona ukutyana nje abanye abantu abazozama nezamali shamzekelo bona baphangelayo baphekeshe izimali zamakhandlela nezinto
ngiyibona
enza phele ke ngokwezimali ezo
then yaqala 16 days
qala 16 days
so class 16 days nani siya esikolweni nani ngayi abantwana
babesiya abantwana esikolweni but batya esikolweni ngebreak izinoba nabaphuka esikolweni and umntana yabonakala uba no akakho mali inhloko njani even nam ndifunda phi yabo bonakala inwele umntana intombazana enokubana khona lana bathi buhlungu lo mntana esembakwam ndiqwazi periods and ndivuse ebusuku bakuthi naye emaso no iyaqala nalaa nto iyayibona uba noziipezi zakhe but
uthukile first time
laa ibifuna mntu ofana naye like ifimele sisi makazi makhulu ezileke mandivuke andiyaba ndizothini ndifike ndithini ndiqale ngawo ndenze ntoni yabo ndingabeka amanzi namhlamba unqondelele uba no man asinayo imali fanga kwelemuke for then masingqondo kumilele cause andiyazi le nto kanye ndidibanisa nayo so andicingi uba mhlawumbi ke ndithatha like ndithini noba yintoni nabantu bazi-house whatever ezimfake ngaphantsi begrand enzileke noba savuka ngo-2 kafe bakuphinda ngobethomitha zingena kobehlile andazama mama ndizama then ngonyanzeleke uba ndike isikolo phakathi because if ndabona uba no waye kunzima
waye wabantu esikolo
selawunisiyekuhleleyo
grade 11 so awunayo grade 12 then uyenzani after
naseka then ndozama ijob but ndingazifumani kunzima but ke nomezo nazi bamane besinceda nje but ke
aware of the situation
but ke kubuhlungu man kuselokishini khona hlala ezibenzana but ke kubuhlungu like uphila ngonyameni uphila masizelwa yabona usizela khona because for sure umuntu osincedayo umuntu esizelayo nawe ngonalaa so responsible kunyanzeleka ngojuni imojuni nansinsesikoleni ndendikasiyeka isikoleni ndingakulapha kubaluleke ndisuka phaa from ezibhenzane ekwazijani abona nabasazi ndineke ndihambe nabo kodwa ndineke bebeyiprof kaloku ngabona bayafunda akho mali lokho ake nami ngenyawo ekuseni ke manje ekuseni ngothi and then ngibhale exam 2018 June 2011 ngibhale exam ngothi mina ke ngibhale science next year ngibhale
ngale mina wenza lento kufuneka usabantwana kuliwe yele grade
ngase kan exam ngothi yabe ngenyabona zabalana nje kusokuphuma nelanga ngoba ngothi bathe ngicuna but ke ikhona mnyo system bafana ngoba kunyanzeleke bangabanyange nawo basa abasasa kufuneka bekunqana abantu bayafunda nyani nawo
so balandela after you
yanto ba no sibaye balandela bathola ngomsisi ngiyabule sibanana utalo bathisi studies nabasa abasasa sendiphayana ngoba ndiyabhala ngo-9 maxesha sepakula no 7 to 8
yeah
amaxesha sepakula then ndaxela nonke basasa ndabaxela nonke program bathi no bazandifolela ngoba sendiphaya phambili ubona ifaka umntente ngifike nabana nabangabo because bababonile uba bayafuna naso so yenza
so that's how you actually did and then how about whether in terms of mental state or in terms of what's happening, because I do think my situation actually I found yes and it's into which is how about they coping with the situation
I understand bathatha ngihlale nabo phansi baxelele like kwendlela esikhuliswa ngalo indlela esikhuliswa ngalo mama besixelela ngesikole no xa kungenayo nayo zikwazi azithi ngosibuko ubane nayo ngoba nazo nayo like amakhaya afana zinongele isonke ngento ubana nami ndenza kanti beyenza ukuthi because nami sidinje nasophasi abantu nakumuntu wenza kahle ngokuphiliswa ngalo namdinje ndenza noma bekuphilisa ngalo ngabe bekuphilisa ngalo mhlawumbe ngeni try drugs phakathi kwethu so nxa ndikhulisa ngalo nami ngiyeza pha kubo
I have a personal question today. It's going to be personal to you and it's a personal question even to me. So I want to know, because there were times whereby I felt like I had no value. I felt like no one actually loved me. I felt like I felt miserable, and I felt like my life meant nothing to anyone. So there were times whereby I feel like doing suicide or committing suicide. How have you had those thoughts? If how did you actually overcome them? Moving forward with life.
I once said this on my life. Because of falling now.
Too much. Even for them,
but just at the start, so that no just but you manage to know my bazotina banda.
That actually brought them to this world. Now, with the pickup brother.
So yeah, it made it the solution to me because of the being I born and because how command to see my separation like serious and a little longer how many days but just call them can break.
The was later sometimes surely no shame.
Come on, no man to man to boundaries and try to commit suicide. It won't be a solution. So come on, no one is wise. Then as it was someone a job as for man.
One Bansela and actually you what was panic wash?
I'm not gonna spend a kawash. I'm going to design I'm going to spend a kawash.
How long after what's the anyway?
I'm going to spend a kawash, I'm going to spend a young.
Yeah.
Young.
How about the number?
Maybe 80 rand or 120. Monday.
A week.
Per week. 120 per week. Zingamoto no about number of the
oh, maybe 5 cars. Does that depend by 8 now? Sure. Then you was the now.
So when we 18 and then how did you move on forward because of what checkers?
Yeah, Lulu season seeking about now. bathatha abangamalanga elise
noyakaphala
wathi banenzenza amalise ngizama uzozama nomzenzami
babona isivo
ngenayo wathatha wamphindela ngokwakhe then ngicela izisa nami ndayizisa ngisadimana apha then ngibona anangibizo ngokuchekazi ngisisa ndiza ngenyanga mafuna zibunzana ngechekazi bazibunzana
ndiyibona la distance
lanto yaphezulu naza lamina nisizabe khona zange nifune kwanga time because nabe ndasala nje into ngafuna sosayina asayina kolona ngilambile ngabe ngisuka khona ngalendlela nje ndizoyihamba then ngoba kwenzeka ngibona ndathatha amacheckers apho ngibona mphini
so at least
wow
the situation yakweni it's not as bad as it used to okanye ngathini ngawakho amagama
yeah after nine ndafumana amacheckers ukhona mahloko noba ke imali enkulu yabo mahloko khona because imali lapha ya nosayama simali aseretail imali eretail incane but mahloko yamenza because aniwo yonke into lena ngikho nonyenza uba mandizoye kona mngayazi situation enjani as long as sizolala skin as long as sizonxiba as long umuntu abanana ngasikhaya bazonxiba that ubhekile ngisakhulethile ngithini
so
can I ask situation like experience yakho ikufundise ntoni so far? What do you think you've learned like from the time you lost your parents and hustling and all of that, like ufunde ntoni so far personally?
Ngathi like ungumuntu manje leyo umuntu ufuna ukuzithemba like ngomelele and ahlale kunje uthi xukona mazina and soze kuhlale kunje so manje kufana nangomse.
Do you have ambitions? Do you have dreams? Where do you see yourself swing up? And you never thought get actually be working at Checkers, be a provider to your family. So isn't it exactly with that mindset you kept on?
So after
going for you 22 years of age, you said done.
Yala kunamzekelo ngiyabona ngumntu lokuthanda istyle ngithanda impahla
fashion we can see with the hair
so ngubana benalani ba I can be a fashion designer
okay
but because of indlela endendandama nami ndakhula ngayo neshwa ngabazali then aboma no mina ngasembe social worker kwaza ndizokwazi ukubukela abanye abantu bephila kabuhlungu lahle bendiphila ngalo nami ngoba nawe uyayazi mse once like yes xa ukika kwindawo ku like ngawuthina xa uphangela lokho Checkers uzokwazana nabanye abantu abaphangela kwezinye yabo same level yakho so nami ngoba ngokunyana bendiphila kabuhlungu nyana ngabe ngafundisana nabanye abantu abakwilevel so ndabona uba no man ngazi noko ndiyazibona no so that bana better than nabanye abantu but lahle besiyilo qala no khona mahluko so xa ndihleli njongile nobona abanye abantu no man ngase ndibe social worker so that nami ndincede abantu kodwa nami nganceda social worker no zinzima abantu abangizilekebekanga but ke zinzima imisebenzi wazo zinabona uba no man khona ke social worker so that bangabikho abantu abazophila baziwa andinqonele nabanazo experience level life.
So ndiyava actually you uzelo I pana kwindawo eyi-1 but I get better paid than you with 3 rand. So still nalawo mali endipeyayo it's kind of difficult to actually save. Benemali ethanda ibeke ecaleni, quick transport and all that stuff. How do you actually, because what quite novel now a while back, but actually you do actually save. So how do you save having the responsibility of your siblings and yet who's 22 years of age, you still want to do the same things that are done by the same people than your peers, about the same age as you are? And those why Papa and you are at the same time. So how do you handle that and still be able for savings? What goes through your mind to this process?
like ndizenze
so set priorities zakho straight
la kumzekelo kunyanzimzekelo ngathi ngomso August biza nokusonmatha indawo ezithile like kunyanzeleka ngo zonibepha bandafuna umzila pha bandifuna umzila athi ndayazi masibanga ba i-responsibility ndinazo. So yenye imali endizoyithatha bangabona mntu ephayana nto kona bangaye mhlawumbi laa mali izolaa nto nendithengele noba nendithenge noba ingxobo etapile noba
that kind of thing. This is clean as well, that thing.
so ke ngokubana like ndakwazi useva like ndakwazi usacrifice ncame ezinye izinto.
Oh, sacrifice.
So
Wow.
Man, Manando, let us thank you a lot for coming. Actually, and allowing what you're agreeing to actually do this video. Basically, the reason I decided to invite this guy to form part of this video. His story to me reminded me of me, some way, somehow, in a manner whereby, and then they being inspiration that much is Nadiana falls as Nancy. After I actually lost my parents, they're taking a call up on me, listening to that they were not even supposed to do. And yet, I kind of neglected even my siblings at that time. But yeah, now his story is different. He actually did something good with the time being. He's not complaining. He's it's more like, this is a beautiful story, and it's in the end, there's still more to come from what he is. There's still more to come. So basically, the video, I hope it inspires you. I hope it tells you that even whatever you're going through at the current moment, there's actually people that are going worse things than you are. So any challenge that is being posed upon you, it's being posed because you have the ability and the capability to actually overcome it. This thing is if you believe on anything, it is true. Whatever you say you are, whatever you say with your mouth, whatever you construct your thoughts on, that is what it is. So what if we were not the weak, I cannot do that, I cannot do that, that's true. But if you say, I can get out of the situation, I can become whatever I want to become, I can get my family out of the situation, I can do this, I can do A, I can do B. We're seeing it from this guy, like he's 22 years of age, experience, by 3. He sends the experience, 22 years of age. Like, really, the things that God put us through, it's not for us to actually be destroyed or be demoralized by them, but it is to actually grow from them, learn from them, and become wiser and stretch our hands because young boys at the time once you have other people. So until next time, watch out for the next video. I will keep on posting videos in this manner or similar to this. The main aim is to actually inspire and motivate people and empower. So in whatever way that I can empower, in whatever way that another person can empower and find empowering or inspiring, I will share it with you. Until next time, peace.